Oh man, what's up everybody? Back again. Same shit, different day, I think. Or it might be the same day. Nobody knows. Everything's blurring together. It's getting kind of difficult doing these every Monday by myself, considering every week is not the same thing, but there's just not much going on. Just kick something. So it's it's really hard without just talking, bringing up stories and stuff like I did on the other one, which is perfectly fine. I plan on doing that anyway, but it sucks. There's not much to talk about that's actually going on during the week. This week was still the same shit. Wake up, have most of the day to chill, and then work in the evening because I'm working 4 p.m. to midnight. I'm trying to think if I did anything this week as far as hobbies go or anything. I don't think I really did. I messed around with my recording here. My soundboard and audio software that I use to try to clean up the audio a little bit. I said it before at the beginning of this, and I'll say it again. I am not going to spend an hour editing anything that I record on here. That's why I spent the money on decent equipment so that I at least have a good base. And I'll do a couple things to make sure it doesn't sound terrible. But if I just released it straight from this, it doesn't sound terrible, so that's good. Except I'm hearing some kind of weird fucking buzz right now, and I don't know if it's just in my headphones or I think it's just in my headphones. So yeah, I did find a little trick to do to kind of reduce some of the dead sound where you get the little humming noise when there's no sound. And I found a trick to get rid of that super quick, or at least minimize it so it's not even noticeable really, and it's like a 30-second thing. So I'm gonna do that with this one and hopefully be able to raise the volume. I noticed that some of my episodes before, the volume was really fucking low, and it's hard to know that until I upload it and then listen to it on my phone, because I don't listen to many things on my computer, so where I put the volume means nothing to me. I don't know if I normally have to have the volume midway or all the way or anything, because I don't use it for anything. So when I get it, upload it, and then I pull up my cell phone and I have to turn the volume fucking 3/4 of the way up, then I'm like, oh, this is not very loud. So I'm going to try to see if I can find a good medium point that I can raise the volume a decent amount and not get any of that fucking shitty buzzing noise or humming noise or whatever. But again, like I said, I'm not going to spend, I know I saw people that say they spend for every 1 hour they record 1 hour of editing, and fuck that. I am not going to do that. I am not trying to sound like I'm sitting next to you talking in your ear. Even if I was, you would hear other things. That's the thing I don't understand. One of the things about podcasts is people like that it sounds like just a person talking with you or talking to you, or somebody just holding a conversation and you're just listening. I've literally never had a conversation with anyone where the only thing I can hear is that person's voice and zero outside sound. It's super unrealistic. Not saying I want and all these dumbass noises going on while I'm trying to talk or something. Obviously you don't want that. You don't want it to sound like I'm in a tunnel or underwater or something that's distracting. But when you if you listen to a podcast or audio from something and everything's super crisp and there's no other noise whatsoever, to me, it's annoying. I do not like that. It makes sense for music, because then you're going to have other things going on than just that person's voice, like music and stuff like that. You want the voice to be as crisp as possible so it doesn't fuck up with the actual music and stuff. But for podcasts, like there's some podcasts where like they take out the breathing, like you can't hear any of that. They like completely take that out, so it's like a weird cutoff and silence like in between words and stuff, and it's not, I don't know, I don't like it. So yeah, again, I don't want it to sound like complete garbage, but I'm not interested at all in making it sound like it's the crispest, cleanest thing you've ever heard in your life. I think that's ridiculous and not gonna happen. But yeah, like I said, I did find a little trick that's gonna take a few like 30 seconds or 45 seconds to do across a whole 30-minute recording, and it'll change it enough that hopefully I can raise the volume without the humming noise or any of that shit. I haven't really like asked a bunch of people any tricks that they have or anything like that. I like learning shit just basically on my own. This little trick that I found, I did find in a YouTube video. So yeah, but we'll see how this one goes. Once I upload it, I'll listen to it back on my cell phone for a second to see how it sounds. It's another thing. I don't listen back to this. I record it. I do my 5 minutes of editing, and then I upload it. And I'll listen to it on my cell phone for about 30 seconds just to make sure it like didn't completely fuck up somehow in the process. And then that's it. Because again, I'm not interested in spending a whole bunch of time post. Like, I just want to record and then let people listen. And that is it. Man, I was just about to say something and I totally had it in my head, and then I looked up at something and it left. Getting closer to moving into our new house, which is super exciting. We like here at our house that we're at now, the bedroom is, Tommy can do whatever she wants to the bedroom, but obviously that's limited because we have a giant bed taking up 90% of the room and stuff like that. So at the new house, we're going to have the bedroom, and then she's going to have her own room, just like I have my own room. The difference is for my own room is it's a little bit bigger than the one I'm using now. Not that much bigger, but I have some giant things in my room right now that I'll be able to move to the garage, because on top of my room, I'm also gonna be able to use the garage, not the whole garage, because we do have to put some stuff in it, but like half the garage for whatever I want. So, excuse me. My plan is I am going to build a studio in there. I'm gonna build it all myself, just real generic, fucking rectangular shape with a door on it. Nothing fancy. But then I'm gonna paint it probably black, and then I'm going to try to find, if anybody listening that's local to me knows anybody, let me know. I want to find like a really good graffiti artist. I have some ideas and stuff that I want tagged on the side of it. I am not good with spray paint. So I'd like to like pay somebody that really knows what the fuck they're doing to do a couple things for me on it. And then the interior I'm going to do myself. I'm going to paint a couple things and hang a bunch of random shit up and soundproof it a little bit, because it's going to be rectangular shape, and on one of the far ends is going to be my green screen, and then the other far end will be a desk to record at and work at and stuff like that. And then in between, mostly just empty floor, so I can put up my green screen. I put up the green screen with the frame and everything, but I never put up my lights or anything in here. I have like quote unquote professional lights. They're cheap ones, but they're like with the stand, the back filter thing. I don't know the words for any of this shit, but I have all that stuff. So I'll be able to actually put all that stuff up in my little studio that I'm going to build. So that'll be cool. I was going to pay somebody to build it, but I'm no carpenter by any means, but I've built like generic, like square square shaped and rectangular shaped enclosures, which is basically what this is. Just going to be like a giant enclosure, and flat ceiling, flat walls, nothing crazy. So I'm going to do it myself. If I completely fuck it up, then I completely fuck it up, and then I'll pay somebody to do it. But I can get all the materials, tools I need, and everything for about $600 to do the size that I want. So I think I'm just going to do that and do it myself, and then go from there. Should be pretty badass when it's all done, though. And then my room in the house is going to be, I'll have my computer still in there. So I'll still edit things in there. Because I'm not going to keep my computer out in the garage. But I'll be able to easily grab my microphones and stuff and take them inside and outside if I need to. I plan on getting like a Mac laptop, a MacBook, probably sometime soon. Oh shit. And that way I can easily take that out to my shed. My shed? It's not a shed. My studio. I'm going to call it my studio. Sounds more professional. I'll be able to take it back and forth to my studio. I might not get a MacBook. I don't know. I'm a Apple fan as far as phones go. I'm not necessarily an Apple fan as far as Macs go. I know they are great. They're good computers. They last a long time, blah, 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 and all that. I'm just a PC guy. I have been for a long time. So maybe I'll just get a really good Windows laptop. I don't know yet. I have a laptop and it's decent, but I want a better one that I can edit video and stuff on, because the one I have is not good for that. It's not that great. So yeah, and whenever I have my studio at the new house built, it'll be a lot easier for me to just like go out and record something and not have to worry about if somebody's sleeping or any other noises going on in the house, because it'll be in the garage all by itself. So that is going to be pretty cool. I also forgot what else I was just about to say. We went over the weekend and looked at the house, and the area construction manager met us there because they're about to put up the fence, and he gave us options of where to put the fence. I know that sounds weird, but it's because the way the left side yard, on the left side of our house, there's not going to be a house. We're in a corner lot, but there's actually a giant empty lot to our left, so we actually aren't close to the street to the left. But all of that property is not ours. Our property still only goes so far, and then there's a little tiny wooded area, and then some grass, and then the street. So before that wooded area, our property stops, and it's a little higher than our yard, like 3 feet higher or so. And then the street behind us, and the backyard to the house behind us, theirs is up like 6 or 7 feet higher than ours. And the way that all of our houses work, there's like a decline coming down to your house, and then they have like these, not a ditch, it's hard to explain, but they have it like angled certain ways so that if there's any water runoff, it goes around your house and not into your yard. But they gave us options of where to put the fence exactly. He said he was going to give us options, and then he told us what their plan was, and I was like, that's exactly what we were hoping for. And so we didn't even ask any questions of what other options we have, because that's exactly what we wanted. And if you could see it, you would understand that I don't see what other options anybody would want. It was so weird. But anyway, our backyard's going to be badass, because as soon as you go out the back door, there's a 10 by 10 concrete slab, and then that 10 foot that it goes out to the left and to the right, all the way to the edges of the house, is flat, but then it starts a incline, a little maybe 35-degree incline or so, maybe less than that, and then it goes up for maybe 10 feet, and then it's flat again until the back of the yard, until the very back where our fence is going to be. So the flat part up there is going to be big enough for like a shed, so we can keep things in. And Ellie she's been wanting a clubhouse, so I'm going to buy her some really cool looking clubhouse to have out there. And then maybe like a single swing or something instead of a full swing set like we had before. So there's plenty of room up there, but it'll be like up higher. Like when you're standing at the top, you can see the roof of the house and stuff. It's actually really cool. I'm super excited about it, especially to see once they finish the land and lay the sod and all that. It's going to be pretty badass. And then my room, like I was saying, I'm going to have my computer and stuff in there, but I'm also going to be able to put, anybody knows me knows that I collect Ninja Turtle stuff, and I am going to redo, oh my goodness, I'm going to do the whole room in Ninja Turtles, all kinds of different, like all my collection of figures, and I have a few decorative things, but it's mostly going to be all my figures all over the place. And if anybody's seen like Target and Walmart and pretty much everybody over Christmas times, the last couple Christmases had those giant like 4-foot tall ones. I have 4 of them. They only made 2 of the turtles, but I bought 2 of each so that I can paint. And I bought new weapons for them already, so they have all 4 weapons that are about they're for their size. And I'm going to paint 2 of them and customize them to be the other 2 turtles so that I'll have all 4 of them, because they're not going to ever release the other 2. Apparently they didn't sell very well. That's why I got mine so cheap, because I've got them on clearance at Target. Regular price was like $100. I think I paid $30 a piece for 2 of them brand new. And then the other 2 I found at, I think I got one at Trader's Village for like $40. I think I ended up paying for it. And I don't remember where I got the 4th one, actually. Maybe 2 of them I paid full price for. No, 1 of them I paid full price for a long time ago. I don't remember. Either way, I have all 4 of them. I'm going to paint them. They're going to be badass because I'll have all 4. Those are going to be the biggest like standing thing in my room besides like my desk. And then, yeah. So that'll be pretty cool. I can't wait to finally start getting that all set up. Because right now in my room, I have some of the stuff set up, but not those big guys. Those are in my parents' garage. But in my room, I have my green screen, I have my electric drums, and I have my at-home gym thing. And all of those are going to go out of my room and be in the garage or studio. So that'll be really cool because that'll free up so much room in my room. So much space in my room. Oh, someone's breaking in. 2 people are breaking in the house. That's weird. I've never heard it go back to back like that. Shut up, Alexa. So, yeah.
I'm not sure what went wrong.
Okay. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. But damn it. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say right now. I don't really feel like telling a story or anything, so I'm gonna cut this one a little shorter. Now that like a lot of people aren't working or are working from home and have more free time, and I have more free time, this week I definitely am going to record with at least one person. And then next Monday, my hopes, as long as I can get with somebody that has the time, next Monday is going to be one with somebody else. So keep an eye out for that. Hopefully that's what happens. And other than that, enjoy your week. Stay safe. Stay home. And I will talk to you and not hear you talk back to me next Monday. Peace.